I had just moved into a cheap apartment on the edge of the city. It was quiet, a bit old, but perfect for some peace. The landlord handed me the keys with a strange look and mumbled, "Keep the blinds down at night." I laughed it off. That evening, while unpacking, I couldn't shake the feeling that someone was watching me. The windows were closed, the blinds were drawn. But the silence, it felt too heavy, like I wasn't alone. Around 2 a.m., I woke up to faint whispering. Voices echoed from the hallway. "I live alone." I sat up, holding my breath. The words were mumbled, overlapping like a crowd murmuring secrets. I opened the bedroom door. Silence. The hallway was empty. And strangely cold. I checked my phone, no signal. My mind tried to reason with me, blaming stress. But deep down, I knew this wasn't normal. The next morning, I was brushing my teeth when I noticed something behind me in the mirror. A pale woman stood just a few feet back, eyes hollow, expression blank. My body froze. I spun around, nothing. Looked back at the mirror, empty. I told myself I imagined it, but I remembered her face too clearly. It didn't feel like a dream. It felt like someone had been standing right behind me, watching. There was one room in the apartment I couldn't open. The key didn't work. It was at the end of the hallway. Some nights, I heard footsteps behind the door. Other times, soft tapping. One night, I pressed my ear to the wood, breathing. Slow. Deep. In the morning, the door was cracked open. Inside was just dust and an old, cracked mirror leaning against the wall. Nothing else. But it felt like something had just left. I woke up and instantly knew I wasn't alone. A tall shadow stood at the foot of my bed. No face, just darkness. It didn't move. I couldn't speak or reach for the light. My heart pounded so loudly it hurt. After what felt like forever, the figure turned and vanished into the wall. I sat there drenched in sweat, staring at the empty room. I knew then this wasn't just a haunting. It was personal. I bought an old voice recorder and left it by my bed. I needed proof. The next morning, I played it back. Mostly silence until 3 a.m. A deep, guttural whisper. "I see you." It wasn't my voice. It didn't sound human. I deleted the file. In panic, but it didn't matter. I had heard her. Worse, she had heard me. She knew I was listening now. Every night at 3 a.m., the air turned icy. I could see my breath, even though it was summer. The walls cracked from the cold. One night, frost formed on the hallway mirror. Slowly, a message appeared. "Stay." I stumbled back and slammed my door shut. I didn't sleep. Something didn't want me to leave. And now, it was speaking directly to me. I kept having the same dream. The pale woman climbing onto my chest, her black eyes inches from mine. I couldn't move, couldn't scream. One night I woke up standing in front of the hallway mirror, eyes wide open, shaking. I had no memory of walking there. In the reflection, she stood behind me again, watching. That was when I realized she was trying to control me. I couldn't take it anymore. I stood in front of the mirror and shouted, "What do you want?" The air thickened. The glass fogged up without touch. Her face appeared closer than ever. She whispered one word, "You." The mirror shattered. I fell backwards, shaking. When I looked up, she was gone. But something changed. I knew now she didn't just want to haunt me. She wanted me. I moved out the next day, thought it was over. But even in the new place, mirrors fog on their own. I still hear her voice in silence. I covered every mirror, but she finds ways to appear. I know now it wasn't the apartment. It was me. I saw her, I believed. That's all she needed. Now she follows. Every reflection, every shadow. She's always waiting.